a good day today. The weather is amazing. I've got some fruit for the goats. It's going to be sick. For Henry and Oscar, I've got 2 pairs. They're a bit mangled. They're not incredible. And for Phoebe and Maya, I've got a box of little chunks of apple because they're still very small. The idea is I'm going to start off with Phoebe and Maya, do theirs. And if they don't eat their apple, Henry and Oscar will have it because they'll just eat anything at this point. Honestly, that is ridiculous. I don't even know what to say. I'm actually quite surprised they didn't have any of it at all. It might just be because it's a green apple, I don't know. But the chunks are probably a bit big as well. So we'll just go give it to Henry and Oscar. Come here then. Come here then. This is a mistake. Like, this is a mistake. Come on. Yeah. Oscar needs some. Oscar. Oscar. Go and eat those. Yeah. Oscar. Right, you gonna eat that properly, or are you just gonna... No? Alright then. Oscar, Oscar, he's not. Oscar, good boy. Oscar, come here. Come here. Whoa, relax. I'm severely disappointed by that, honestly. Phoebe and Maya just didn't touch it. Like, they were just like sniffing it like, yeah, no, I'm not having that, I'm not having that. So yeah, that was lame. And then Henry and Oscar just didn't want to eat the pear. They are ridiculous. Honestly, I think it's because it's not red apples. If it's red apples, they're fine. Green apples, no. To be fair, Henry and Oscar did quickly eat the apple that Phoebe and Maya were meant to have, so I think that's just what I'm gonna have to stick to. Apples, not pears or anything interesting, basically. I've also got a couple of things to update you on, that including straw and a new straw situation, and a bit about the goats in general. So if you look at the goats, you can tell they're starting to get really fluffy and getting ready for the winter. They've got loads of hair, and you can start to see all that fluff to keep them warm, and they honestly are really toasty. And you can kind of see with Henry, he puffs up a lot of hair in his face, and he's quite big. He looks really big on his face because he's got a lot of hair and fluff. He's just very lovely. He's a good boy. He really enjoys his hay. I do think something that's really interesting though, they also get a lot of hair around their legs, and their legs get really hairy because Henry and Oscar's legs really aren't that big, but he just looks huge because he's got all that hair. Oh, I know you don't like that. He's just so big and fluffy. He's just got so much hair on him. The same goes for Oscar as well. He's like actually huge. Like he's mega, and he's got loads of hair around here. It doesn't really like sit as well as Henry's does, but you know, he's still really fluffy and nice and warm because you can start to see all the fluff coming through. You can also see Phoebe and Maya are really fluffy, and when you stroke them, they've just got so much hair on them. They're so soft and it's amazing. They can't use their big climbing frame yet because they're still a bit small to get up there, which is quite good because I think it's a bit high for them still. But they've got this like little stack of pallets. They don't really go on too much. You can see they've pooed on it a bit, so they do go on there. Just need to tidy that up. But in general, they're doing really well. They just need a bit more straw in their shed. And also, we'll take a look at this. And they've got what I call the little baby shed, which Henry and Oscar had to start off with. And then Henry and Oscar have the brand new shed. But they just need some straw, and that should be everything that needs to be done this morning for them. They're doing well. They've finished all their hay. And I think Henry and Oscar have too. This wasn't really meant to happen, but he's in there now. So come on. Also, at the goats that's new, we've got a second box. So we already had this hay box here, and now got one for straw as well. And it's barley straw, I believe, in here. And the goats eat that, and it goes in their shed, as you can see. Henry is eating it right now. So yeah, we've had a pretty interesting day. Henry and Oscar all fed. So are the girls as well. Had some fruit as well. I mean, didn't end the way we wanted it to, but it was all fine. Henry and Oscar ate it, so that's good. One thing I do want to do, I want to get back into the cycle of making more goat videos, because it's been a few weeks since I made one, and we're almost at 600 subscribers. I think we're like 3 or 4 off or something ridiculous like that. It's so sick. We're so close to being 600 subscribers. That's incredible. And yeah, thanks for everyone who watches every single video and comments as well. That's amazing. It's really sick. But what I'm going to do now, before Oscar tries to break the gate down and escape, I'm going to go home, edit the video, upload it. Should be sick. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.